Nice adventurers, welcome to another episode of
MNmaxed in Space!
Brought to you by the members of our Patreon. A recap of Session 11. After defeating a terrible eyeball tentacle face monster thing, the crew ventures deeper into the jungle. They come upon what looks like a large orchard of fruit trees, and in the center of it is a ruined temple thing. The grove appears to have been recently active. Unfortunately, now all the people there are undead. The crew make pretty quick work of them from across the river. They move up to investigate the temple and soon are beset by a giant undead bear who comes bursting out of the woods.
Mr. Bubbles, you are first to act
Of course,
as you see this bear come out of the woods.
Who else would go first? Okay. Pull out my grenade launcher and fire a sticky bomb grenade at him.
Okay.
Reflex save.
And he gets a 25.
Yeah, he easily beats that. Is it still difficult terrain though? Just as a sticky bomb grenade detonates with a splash of adhesive resin. I think if you save he's good. I don't think it does the area. I have a move action, don't I?
For some reason, that bear just big scary bear scarily lumbers through the resin without even taking a moment to stop and pause. It just makes it scarier.
No, I don't do anything.
Okay. Verican.
Okay, so I'm at the top of the temple. I'm gonna move. Do I have a clear line of sight on the bear? Like the tree isn't blocking the...
It is going to have partial cover.
What if I move to here?
I'd say you have a clear line of sight on it from there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it then. Do the trick attack. Plus 4 bonus this time. So we have it right. Is it a level 38 or 19?
It is not a level 19 creature.
Perfect. Then I make it. And let's do an attack here.
It's funny how the trick attack lets you know creature level if you get close to a degree.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Well, hopefully I wasn't close. Otherwise, I'm just leaving. So then, as part of this too, I can either make it flat-footed. I should have done this before I did it, but I want to make it off target. So until the beginning of my next turn, it takes a -2 on attack rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to do that, and then I do hit with a 21, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect. And I'll roll damage. Hot damn. 19 damage to it.
Very good. Good hit. It is its turn now, though, and you said it's off target, right?
Yep, so just -2 attack rolls.
And as I mentioned, the grounds around here are pretty cluttered. There's little paths that you can kind of meander through. That clearly they've used to get to all the different trees, but this guy's not going to bother with them. He's just going to go and come charging at you.
At me? I'm just a tiny otter.
Yeah, it gets right up to you, Verican, but that is going to be its turn. It is then cursed. And this thing is just very undead looking.
So I'm going to move to the top of the tower, so I'm kind of looking down on it. I am going to cast Wisp Ally on the bear.
What does that do?
Basically, it creates a wisp that gives my choice of either harrying fire or covering fire against the enemy each round.
Cool.
I just have to double check and remind myself what those...
I can tell you. Covering fire, standard action, ranged attack roll versus AC 15, no damage. Ally gains +2 AC against next attack. Harrying fire, ally gains +2 to next attack roll.
So do I have to pick an ally? No, it just says the
Probably
wisp
not.
provides your choice of either harrying fire or covering fire against the enemy each round on your turn.
So yeah, just everybody would get either +2 to their attacks or +2 to their AC.
So I'll do the +2 to attack one.
And that just happens? He doesn't get a save or anything?
Correct.
Cool. So
No
what?
saving throw, no spell resistance.
A magical wisp thing just shows up and starts...
Yeah,
fucking with
basically
him?
just floats around his head and distracts him.
I love it. Next up, Vale. Boy, Vale doesn't like the bear. It's big and it looks like it could eat him all in one go. So Vale is going to stride up to the top of the tower. I forget, in Starfinder, can I draw a weapon as part of a move action these days?
As long as you have a +1 base attack bonus.
Which, I mean, at 4th level we all do, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody does.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna pull out my laser pistol. I've literally never used this thing before, but boy, does this bear make me nervous, and I don't know what else to do. So Vale is going to pull out that laser pistol, and he's gonna pew pew and get a nat 20 on the die. Woo! You crit.
We should clarify: are you going to pew or pew pew?
That's a good point. I just pew. Fuck, I should just cast Shifting Surge on myself. And then I'm gonna, since this is the laser pistol, it also gives a burn. Good. Against the undead bear because of the critical. And going to deal the bear 4 points of fire damage.
My goodness. Okay.
Big hit. Big hit.
I was way more hyped for that in my head, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, it's a level 1 pistol. Come on.
I knew it was going to be like under 10, but 4?
I mean,
very well.
At your level, you should have specialization, shouldn't you? I think it gives you half your level to damage
That's a
with a
good-
small arm.
That just goes to show how often I look at hitting things with my weapon. I don't think I've done that, but yes, you're right. I should. So it should be actually 8 points of damage.
So another 4, huh?
Another 4.
Alrighty. I'll get that on there. That takes us back to the top of the order with Mr. Bubbles.
I'm just going to stroll on over to the bear. I have a feeling it can take an attack of opportunity on me if it wants.
Yes, it will. It tries to swipe a claw at you as an attack of opportunity. You'll get a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
It is going to deal...
It's going to hurt.
What the fuck? Claws plus 17?
That's 17 to attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're actually supposed to fight this thing.
It feels like we're not.
This is a big boy.
So, it is going to deal Mr. Bubbles 9 damage.
Wonderful.
Continue your turn, sir.
Yeah, Merritt hit it back. So I get +2 from Swannies. Their cursed shit, right?
I guess so.
Correct.
28 to hit.
Absolutely.
14 damage.
Very nice. Okay. Verican.
What are the odds that this thing used its only attack of opportunity?
With a hit like that, are you willing to take the chance?
David, did you take into account the -2 that I put to his attack?
I did not, but it still would it have hit with a 20?
My KAC is 20, so yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
But thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome, friend. He is no longer off target then. You know, I'm going to do a trick attack, but I'm going to move up to there so it can take an attack of opportunity. If it has it.
No, it does not have a...
Yes, thank God. All right. Stealth roll. Is it a level 19 creature?
It is not.
Perfect. Attack. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
And 9 damage to it. And then it is also off target again. So
Okay.
-2.
Very good. Very good. You guys are rocking it. But it is now its turn. And it burns for 3. And Mr. Bubbles, it is going to do a multi-attack on you. It is going to start with its bite. And it only gets a 14 to hit with that bite. It will then attempt to claw you. And it does get a 31 on that claw attack. And will deal you 11 points of damage. Yikes. That is its turn. Kershk.
David, did you take into effect the -2?
Oh yeah, 29 to hit. Thank you, though.
I will continue with my wisp to do the +2 to attack. And then I will use... Yeah, I actually kind of like Vale's idea. My move action, I'll pull out my arc pistol and shoot at the bear, hoping that the lower might have a lower EAC. I'll get a 24 to hit.
You hit.
I deal it 5 electrical damage.
Vale, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I am going to take that +2 insight bonus that I'm being provided by Kirsch and shoot the bear. Get a 20 to hit its EAC.
You hit.
Right. And
You guys have rolled rocks on your pistol rolls. Like,
really have.
Just straight rocks.
but then damage.
Shit damage, though.
Points of damage.
Mr. Bubbles, top of the order.
I take another slash at it.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna space point. Fuck that.
Yeah. Get rid of that nat 1.
29.
yeah, that is.
13 damage.
Varican's turn.
I'm gonna shoot twice at it instead.
Yeah.
And normally you can't do this with sniper rifles because they're unwieldy.
Oh,
But the coil rifles do not have the unwieldy property.
nice.
Oh.
So the coil rifle is considered a sniper rifle
Yeah.
or a long arm?
So this is -4.
Yep.
Right?
It's 4 to both attacks. Yep.
What do you think? What, should I hero point it or not space point it?
Did you add the +2 from Swanee shit?
I don't get that, I believe, right?
Everybody does.
Oh, everyone does? Oh, would a 19 hit then?
It's KAC or EAC?
KAC.
No.
Okay. It's probably a bad idea to shoot twice. But
Space pointed.
yeah, I'll space point
All right. Let's see it.
20.
You hit.
Ah, thank God. Okay.
That's the right choice.
Okay, so then this is my other one here. That one will miss.
Are you still okay with us handing out space points to others?
Yes, of course, of course.
This bear needs to die. Take a space point, Benzie.
And don't forget to add your additional +2 on that attack from
Okay, so that's just
the
gonna
harrying fire.
No, I miss again.
God damn.
Okay. So 2d6, 9 damage to it.
All right. Now it's its turn. So the bear is going to make its multi-attack against Mr. Bubbles, and it will start with its bite, and it gets, there we go, a 28 to hit with the bite, and will deal Mr. Bubbles 13 damage, and it gets to try and trip you then.
I don't want to be tripped.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Does a 26 beat your KAC +8?
+8 for sure?
Yep, for sure.
No.
You are not tripped. It then attempts to claw you, frustratedly.
-2.
It would get a 25 to hit then,
Yeah, that's.
and it would deal you 14 damage.
Man, this thing hits like a truck.
I'm starting to feel pretty
Yes.
hurt.
Yeah.
Kirsch.
So I'll move to near Mr. Bubbles and then ready action to cast Mystic Cure if he moves within my range.
Okay. Then it is Vale's turn.
Is your Wisp ally still a thing?
Yes, it is still doing the same +2 to
+2.
attack. It'll last 4 rounds. This is round 3.
It'll last 4. Okay. Then I'm gonna try taking another shot with my laser pistol. This time I rolled a 2 on the die, get an 8. So
I'm afraid
no,
that's a miss.
With my move action, I'm going to turn and look to see if I can find that door that Varican found up here. I know he didn't point it out to me, and I couldn't see it originally, but I know that he found it, so we just want to take a look and see if I can find anything.
Yeah, now that you know it's there, you'd be able to be like, oh, sure, yeah, there it is.
Is there some way to open it?
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like it would just kind of lift up.
Okay, wait, lift up. Oh boy. Is that something that I could do with my move action? Just open it?
With a move action?
If not, I'll just prep to open it on my next turn.
Yeah, I'd say you could.
Yeah? Okay.
As you reach down to open it, it's much lighter than you would have expected it to be. It's very easy for you to open this door.
And it's trapped.
No, it's not.
Oh. Had a moment.
All right. Mr. Bubbles, your turn.
Take a swing at it. Am I still getting +2?
Yes.
5 yard step back first.
My spell will go off. He heals 8. You still have 6 wounds. Is that correct? Okay. So
Yeah,
as
that's
part of-
right.
So as part of Mystic Cure, if this isn't enough to restore all the target allies' hit points, you can target hit points. You can transfer any number of your own hit points to the target, healing the target that amount. So I will actually transfer 6 of my hit points to Mr. Bubbles.
It's a really nice thing to do, man. Thanks. Bubbles smiles at you in appreciation.
You just kind of see Kirsch wince in pain as Mr. Bubbles, like, wounds close up.
I like how Kirsch is clearly the best party member out of the group, but we all shit on him for pretty much no reason. Like, he's done nothing but help us out, and everyone's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, why aren't you doing more?
It is your turn, Verican.
Don't project your shit on us, Benzie.
Fine. All right. I should have. Fair enough. Fair enough. You win this round. You think it's just... No, I can't even shoot twice. I'm going to do trick attack again, though.
You can't because you don't have enough ammo?
I do, actually. I went back and counted. I shot 5 times total. So I can't... Well, I can't shoot twice because I won't have enough ammo, but I can shoot once. So
Got it.
all right, so stealth roll plus 4 to that, 26.
26 would be successful.
Okay. Miss.
Unfortunate.
Not looking good, boys. I gotta spend the next round reloading, so.
It is the bear's turn. And how do I make
Oh, it is also off target, because I did make the trick attack.
Okay. It will take its multi-attack at Mr. Bubbles. Well, it gets an 11 with its bite, and with its claw... Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
It will deal 29 damage with its claw attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a big hit. You know what?
It's a good thing I healed you those extra 6 hit points.
If you didn't do that, I'd be down right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I have
shit.
5 left.
Oh, man.
It's a good thing he missed that first attack too.
Yeah. Kirsch.
Yeah, you're still standing right next to me. I'll reach out and heal you with a 2nd level heal. That's going to heal you 17 hit points. And I can still transfer hit points, so I will transfer another 12 hit points.
My goodness. Whoa.
Kershka's not looking good right now.
Oh, man. All
This bear
right.
decides to go after him. He's fucked.
Vale.
He smells blood.
Oh, man. I see that things are not looking very hot right now. I am going to cast Slice Reality, and I'm just going to target that single bear. I know this is probably not going to go the greatest, but he's going to need to give me a Fortitude save.
Fortitude, okay.
And fucking kill it, I bet.
He gets 22.
Yeah, that'll save. So he'll take half of 2d6 damage.
Good rolls, though.
So half of 9.
It's 4. Okay.
In the spell Slice Reality, and I don't know if this needs a call on it, it seems pretty straightforward to me, but you can focus on only one target rather than multiple. If you target only a single creature with this spell, the target is also staggered for a number of rounds equal to your level.
Okay.
It says that you can make a Fortitude saving throw and that a successful Fortitude saving throw halves the damage, but it doesn't say anything about
The stagger.
doesn't say anything about the staggered condition in the Fortitude save, so I think it's staggered
Still staggered.
regardless. Yeah,
All right.
that's-
It is staggered.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, it specifically does the Fortitude save halves this damage. Then it says you can focus on only one target rather than multiple.
yeah. I think that's correct.
So I think it's 2 separate things.
Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles guarded steps up to the bear again, takes a swing, and gets a 17 to hit.
I'm afraid that misses.
It's my turn.
Verican.
This is the last round for the +2. Then the wisp goes away.
So with the move action, I'm gonna reload my core rifle and then take another shot at the bear. Come on, baby. I've been so good to you, Fantasy Grounds. I rolled an 8. So 16 to miss.
16 will miss.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Well, it's the bear's turn.
While it's staggered, it can only take either a single move action or a standard action each round, but not both, and can't take full round actions. It can still take swift actions, but not reactions.
Well, it will simply take one action to try and bite, then. And get a 14 and miss.
Thank God.
Kirsch.
Kirsch still has his pistol out. He's gonna shoot just once though, and get a 16.
Ooh.
Looks like that misses, even against EAC.
Close. Vale.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to drop all my spells in this thing before we go down there. And
Can't you put this thing in another reality?
I'm not that strong yet. This thing is big. Let's go with... We don't have the plus anymore at this point, or we'd have until the end of this round.
The end of this round.
So I do get the +2 if I shoot it.
Correct.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. I will shoot it again and get a 15 to hit EAC.
Afraid not.
And then on my turn, I'll call down to Mr. Bubbles. If you walk away from it, won't hit you this time.
Interesting. You're up, Mr. Bubbles.
You ever take a swing at it? I don't get the +2 anymore, right?
No, you still get the +2 until the beginning of my turn.
Oh, so 21 to hit.
Hit.
That finally helps somebody.
21 damage.
It is dead.
Woo! Man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a rough fight.
Kirsch VIP.
Yeah, Kirsch VIP for sure.
I need to sit down.
Do we have any potions? Any serums? I have
I'll kind of
healing.
I'll walk over to Kirsch as he's sitting down, and I'll just kind of put a serum of healing Mark 1 on your shoulder. You don't deserve this, but you can have it.
Ouch, that hurts. Serum of healing Mark 1. So that's 1d8 hit points.
Yeah, it's 1 to get.
7. We'll take that.
Do you need another one?
I was actually just gonna walk over and hand him one of mine.
I have 3 left.
I
so.
have.
Oh, I have 2 overall.
I'll give you a serum. I'll give you a serum of healing. I have 5. I take 10 minutes to fix my stamina, by the way.
How many resolve points do you have?
After that, 3.
Still a few.
While Kirsch is stabbing himself with the health serums to get back some of that martyred HP that he took, Vale's going to go up to the door. So the door to this ruins is open now. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's just a dark stairwell leading down.
The spiral staircase.
Yes.
Vale's going to go to the doorway and just kind of look down there and listen to see if he hears anything, any noises, any activity.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
2, 8.
It is very dark. It seems like it's very cool. You are in a kind of a tropical area right here, so it's pretty hot out, but you can just feel the cool air just wafting out of there. It smells old. You do hear a noise, even with only an 8 perception check. It is not difficult to hear this noise once you open the door. You hear the laughing of children.
Hold on. I'm going to put my hand to my head and kind of rub my furry temples and just go back and listen again. Am I... American, can you come and confirm for me that I'm not going completely insane? Do you hear children laughing from this stairwell?
Roll a perception check. 23, so yeah.
Verican, you got a 23 perception check?
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy.
Can we just throw a grenade down there and be done with it?
How many grenades do we have? Throw them all down there. No, I don't know. Mr. Bubbles would be okay with that.
He'd be 100% fine with that. A grenade should I throw down there?
The biggest explosion you can.
I have not non-lethal ones, is what I'm saying. Do we want to throw a lethal one down there, like a flash grenade or a sticky bomb, or?
I mean, is there any type of check I can make to identify what would be making that sound?
No, there's not.
Obviously, it's children, American. There's children down here.
Do you think it's children?
I don't know. It sounds like children.
Well, who's gonna go take a look? Because I'm sure as hell not.
Fuck. I don't know.
Mr. Bubbles would be giving the weirdest look when you say children. He doesn't believe that's fucking children.
What do you think it is then, Mr. Bubbles?
Shrug.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
But not fucking children. Like, that's... No.
Especially if it was children, they would be laughing.
I mean, maybe there's like a mobile ice cream stand down there or something.
This is our captain.
I'm just coming up with the reason that children be laughing in a dark, creepy room.
Do we have any idea how big the room is?
No. So as you look down, all you can see is this like 6-7 foot wide spiral staircase, but you can't see anything else. That's all you can see. The angle isn't right to see anything else.
Okay.
We know they're in like an off room. They're not in the stairwell. Like
That's difficult to determine, but you don't see anything.
So is it like a sewer grate almost that he lifted up to look down, or is it like?
No, definitely, it's clearly a functional door. It's just like a trapdoor kind of thing.
I can self down there if we really want to check it out to make sure it's not children. But
I mean, we want to check it out.
I vote we just toss a grenade down there and then breach and clear.
I guess we don't know.
So we're back to what kind of grenade? I'm holding up like 5 different kinds of grenades. Like,
what kind of grenades?
Someone pick one.
Let's go with the lowest level frag grenade that you have.
I vote highest.
I don't think we should be throwing frag grenades at children.
I have cryo grenades, flash grenades, frag grenades, shock grenades, sticky bombs.
God, all those are pretty tantalizing.
Flash and sticky bomb don't do any damage. The cryo, the shock, and the frag all do damage. And then incendiary. I have incendiary too.
Well, I don't want to burn anything that might be down there that's evidence of any kind.
I was almost just thinking like a flash grenade, see if it does anything.
Well, just see if we elicit a reaction of some kind.
I can move up and try to stealth down there and get a glance, and then if anyone sees me, I just toss the flash grenade and run back out.
Mr. Bubbles puts away his grenades and just shoves Farrakhan into the hole. Is it like a hole, or is it like just like a door and then a stairwell?
Yeah, it's just a door and a stairwell. It's basically just a hole.
Okay,
It's just
so
a hole that has a stairwell built into the sides of it.
Yeah, I try to push Farrakhan into it.
I like going through like a little freaky otter moment, like, and I'm like fucking just like scurrying away. I will not go down into the hole unless you are forcing me to.
Yeah.
Like, are we going to be making like a combat maneuver check type thing here?
I pushed him because he brought up sneaking down there.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack against Varican's AC +8 to see if you are able to actually shove him.
It's just my melee attack.
Yeah, it's just a melee attack versus Varican's
27.
kinetic AC +8.
27?
Yeah, my AC is 19.
He does indeed scurry out of the way as you try and push him. He's a slippery little otter.
I can barely even get 27. Like that, I need a 19.
Seriously, I think we discovered this in the kidnapping sequence, or at least
Right.
David did for sure.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
Still, like,
I'm a slippery fucking otter, dude. You try to put your hands on me, and you just slide away.
I think
I think Varican though would like scurry out of the way, and realizing that he tried to like grab him, he'd pull up his fucking gun and be like, "I'm not going down there."
Whoa.
You're gonna make.
Varican, we've had enough of you shooting crew members today. All right.
I forgot.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
So, I'll take the lead on this one. And I'll walk to the doorway. They'll walk to the doorway.
Why doesn't Bubbles take the lead on this one?
Well, if there are actually children down there, I don't want Bubbles destroying them entirely. To be honest with you, I was just looking for some sort of reaction from the creepy laughing sound. Maybe they would, scream and run away from a grenade of some kind.
And tried to make me a grenade.
Mr. Bubbles, can I see one of your flashbangs? I'm going to throw it down the hall first.
yeah, hand it over to you. Wait, are you even good at throwing shit?
Good. I'm just throwing it down some stairs.
That's true. Yeah,
It
hand it.
doesn't really matter.
Pull the pin, toss it down.
You're so bad you hit the side,
Turn
and
away.
it bounces back, and
I'm sorry. We're all blind.
Yeah, sure. You drop the grenade down to the bottom, and the flashbang goes off. Y'all plug your ears so you don't have to suffer the consequences.
And I listen again. Well, at least they recognize the fact that something went off down there. There's something down there. Let me tell you what I'm thinking here, David.
Yeah.
Vale has certainly peered into the first world.
Sure.
Do I think that this is a fey creature? Oof. Like I'm trying to think of what skill that I would need for that. Mysticism. I don't know if physical science is right up that alley. Life science I don't have.
I think it'd have to be mysticism.
Okay, I'm gonna make a mysticism check. Tyler has a feeling that it's fey, but I just need to see if there's any reason Vale would think that.
Sure.
Fuck. I rolled a 1, 8.
I mean, sure, you've heard of Fae acting childlike, but who knows? Could be anything.
Well, here we go. I'm going to step through the hole.
Okay.
And I'm going to cautiously stealth my way down the spiral staircase.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
So good at these. 3.
3. Okay. You get to the bottom of the stairs. You are in a dungeon. So all of these doors are open. You can see down the hall, though it is very dark, but you do notice that there's light shining in from various points. There's light shining in, of course, from the hole that you just came down. You do see some light shining in from the path that leads to the south. So about 20 feet in front of you is a small room, and there's clearly some exit, some light coming in from both directions in there. However, also in the room, directly in front of you, is clearly the source of the laughter. There are 3 children standing in a row, looking at you as you come down.
Come play with us,
Hello, children.
Will save.
The culturally appropriate term is Isaki. Sure, close enough.
Come play.
What game are you playing?
Tag.
Who's it?
You are Yusaki.
That's terrifying. Boys, come down here right now. Please.
Does anybody else choose to come down?
Mr. Bubbles will start walking down, and as soon as he sees the kids, just turns and starts walking back away.
Are they? I have to ask. I know we're children. Are we talking human children here?
They'd be Lashunta.
I would expect some sort of undead, given the theme of everything that's been kind of happening here. Do they look like their skin is sloughing off, or any obvious signs of undead?
There's nothing super obvious, but go ahead and make a perception check.
I've been doing so good at these tonight. Hey, 21.
Oh, they definitely have what look like some leech bites on them, though.
We do. Children, before we play, I have a favor to ask.
What do you want?
Will you answer a question for me?
Only if you answer a question for me.
Deal. What's your question?
What does Yusaki do?
Well, from my understanding, we're very stringy. And, oh. Okay, my question. Are you going to eat me? Okay, I'm going to start casting a spell.
All right, initiative then?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Definitely initiative now.
Mr. Bubbles, you are first to act.
I roll a freaking 19 and Mr. Bubbles beats me with a 12.
Well, I rolled a natural 1, so.
I don't know what the fuck I want to do. How far away am I?
15 feet down, you'd see Vale, basically right at the bottom of the stairs.
So they're another like 35 away from me.
Yeah, they'd be another little bit away from you, yeah.
I can still see them though.
No, you can't see them. All you from the top of the stairs, all you can see is Vale at the bottom of the stairs. Only Vale can see them right now.
Did Vale actually start casting a spell?
He did. He
So if
initiated combat.
If I heard him casting a spell, I'd turn back around to go help him. So I'll move down there in front of him.
I just imagine the biggest eye roll from Mr. Bubbles as that happens too, just like, except for he doesn't make sounds, obviously.
And anything else you're going to do? Or is that it?
That's just my move action. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for my standard. I don't know how to fight. I mean, do they look physical?
Yeah, they're not a ghost.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll just lob a grenade in there.
Okay.
I threw a cryo grenade at them, so I'll need reflex saves.
So I got a 16, a 5, and a 19.
My save is an 18. It's a level 6 grenade. So
It's a
2
level
failures.
6 grenade? Holy shit.
Its cost is 1,220. I'm afraid of these fucking kids, man.
Jeez. They're not the big guns.
Nothing like lobbing 1,200 credits at a problem, right?
They're creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
Their names are Run, so...
So failure, you're going to take 1d8 cold damage.
I'm sorry, what did you say the save was again?
18, so 2 of them
18.
failed.
So 2 of them failed. Okay.
1d8 cold damage, and they'll be staggered. Half damage for the one that made the save. So 1d8. Wonderful. I rolled a 3.
Wait, a level 6 grenade only does 1d8 damage?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you sure? You're sure about that? Is it the staggered? I bet
It's the stagger that is the sweet
Expensive part, yeah.
Yeah, that's the real benefit here.
Which I'm really hoping these guys aren't like casters and that they're gonna come try to claw me or something. Because if they're casters, I didn't do shit just now.
I hope they come claw my face off.
That's basically my hope right now. Yes.
Oh man, that's a strange hope to have with zombie children.
And I should state I do have my dash go out now.
To Kursk. You are at the top of the stairs.
I will move behind Vale. Can I see them from there or no?
I mean, if you duck down, you can see them.
I don't want to move in front of Mr. Bull or Miss Vale because I want to leave that space open for Verican. So as I move, I'll pull out my azimuth laser pistol. Sorry, I'll take out my arc pistol and shoot it at the one in front. That's a nat 20. Can they be crit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking rolling rocks already. Nice.
That a boy, Swanee.
Okay, and with the laser pistol, a crit means it arcs to one of the other creatures, I believe. A critical arc 2, and I roll 2 1s.
Fuck. Ouch.
So it says arc 2 electricity to one target, AoE 10 feet. So it says, so maybe the 2 means it does 2 electricity damage to one target.
Okay.
So I guess I'll do 2 electricity damage to the one to number 2.
So number 2. All right.
I can't believe I rolled 2 1s on my freaking 2d6. But that will be my turn.
Okay. Well, now it is number 2's turn. Number 2 is one of the ones that is not staggered. It moves up 20 to Mr. Bubbles. And Mr. Bubbles, he is going to attempt to attack you. He tries to claw you with his little child hands, and he gets a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
You will take 6 damage from the claw attack, and it also gets grab. So, what is your KAC, Mr. Bubbles?
Why?
Because if that attack of plus 20 of 24 beats your KAC by
KAC plus 8.
KAC plus 4 with the grab ability, it grabs you.
Yeah, it is 24.
So this small child claws you, undead child claws you, and he's not grabbing onto like your armor and holding onto you. And Vale, it's your turn.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5 feet up because I kind of have to in order to hit run 3 and 1, not the one that came up and is hugging Mr. Bubbles' thigh right now. And I'm going to cast Hazard, my damage cantrip, and I need a reflex saving throw from both of the undead children in the back.
Number 3.
DC 16.
Okay. Number 3 gets a 21 because he's a lucky motherfucker.
Yep.
And number 1 gets a 10.
Okay, so then the one that failed is going to take 3 points of cold damage, and that's my turn.
So it's the number 3's turn. You know what it's going to do is it's going to move, and it's going to get in between Vale and Kursk.
It can try.
It can try to get between Vale and Kursk. Yeah, it's going to need to make, what does it have to do? Like an athletics attempt to just try and get through, or acrobatics just to try and get through Mr. Bubbles and Vale's squares.
I mean, it can try. Move through an enemy space 20 plus 1.5 times CR's appointment. The DC increases by 2 for each additional threatened space or opponent's space you move through in one round. So it'd be 22 plus 1.5 opponent's CR. So that'd be 4, 5, 6, so 28.
It's not going to make it. So it gets in behind its friend and really also wants to grab onto Mr. Bubbles, but cannot.
In all of these cases and DCs, if you fail the check, you provoke attacks of opportunity as normal. So you can still do it. You just provoke attacks of opportunity from the two people that can't take attacks of opportunity.
Well, why can't Mr. Bubbles take an attack of opportunity?
Because his weapon is unwieldy.
Right?
Oh, damn, you're right.
We'll see what happens with the next one to go. So we'll leave that one for now. Right now, I'm enjoying the visual of Mr. Bubbles like having a undead child chomped onto his leg, and another one just like clawing at the back of the first one, just trying to get to Mr. Bubbles.
Okay. I hesitate at your enjoying verb. I suppose you would. I'd find it terrifying.
It's pretty fucking metal, to be honest with you. So I'm all for it.
Verican.
Okay, so hearing this activity going on, I'm gonna walk down the stairs and move in between Vale and Kirsch on part of the stairs there. As part of my move action, I can do my sneak attack with it. So I'm gonna do the sneak attack on run 3 that is trying to crawl over the one who's biting Mr. Bubbles' leg.
37 will absolutely succeed.
Easy. And I'm gonna star point that though, because I feel like I should right now.
Space point.
Space point, star point, space. I was so fucking close. Are you kidding me?
I didn't even remember, so it's fine.
Oh, that's right, because we're in space.
In space. With that reroll, you will hit with a 15.
Perfect. I don't know if it matters, but half of this is going to be cold damage.
Woo.
So 14 damage to it. As soon as it tries to like peek its head up, I just fucking take a quick shot at it.
Boom. Okay. End of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Now we move on to the third one. It's still not going to work. They're not going to be able to do what they want to do, which is eat the Isaki. So again, this one's just going to pile in behind its friend. And they're just clawing at Mr. Bubbles, trying to get to Mr. Bubbles, who's standing resolutely in the front line. And then we simply move on to the top of the order with Mr. Bubbles.
Since I am a rules lawyer, I'm going to tell you, changing your grip on a weapon, such as going from wielding a two-handed weapon with both hands to holding it in one hand, is a swift action.
I'm going to do that right now so I can claw this fucker that's attached to my leg.
Okay.
I got a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So I get weapon specialization, I get my melee striker, and I get my racial trait. So this is going to be fucking gross. It's a D3 plus... So 1d3 plus 12. Of course I roll a 1. 13 damage with a claw.
Okay. Kirsch, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab something from like behind number 1 there and throw it at him with a telekinetic projectile.
Debris.
Yeah. It's like a pretty crumbly place.
It is.
A 14 to hit his KAC.
Hits.
And that's 3 ones on my 3d6 I've rolled so far tonight.
All right.
Killing it.
Well, now it's number 2's turn. And that's the one that it's clamped onto Mr. Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles, it is going to make an attack on you. And that attack is called Devour Flesh. And it gets a 12, which means it misses.
And not even close.
Yeah, by a long shot. And that also means that it loses the grabbed condition on you. So it falls off. You shake it off of your leg, or you claw it off of your leg. It tries to attack and misses. I am now going to reveal what these things are actually called. They are called Cannibal Child. And it's a great creature.
It's still terrifying.
It is. Vale.
Well, I'm going to cast my AoE hazard on the 2 cannibal children in the back. They both need to give me reflex saves.
Number 1 gets a 13.
Fail.
Number 3, it gets a 20.
Success. So the one that failed is going to take 3 points of cold damage. That is my turn.
All right. Number 3's turn. It's just, again, they just clamber up against each other, trying to get at Mr. Bubbles. But the one is in the way of the other, and the other is in the way of the other. So they can't get to you. Verican Heart.
I'm not really going to do anything crazy here, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and do a nice stealth roll to trick attack here, I think. I'm going to do it on the same one, number 3. 29.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's almost too easy now. Like, the first few levels were kind of rough, but now it feels really good. And then I'll take a shot against him, and then he's also flat-footed. I forgot to do that previously, but it's
Nice.
doesn't matter. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Boom. All right, let's fucking kill this one so we can move on with our day. 16 damage.
Boom. It's gone.
All right. You know, I'm just killing guys. NBD. My whole team is getting eaten alive by cannibals or casting spells. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, it's number 1's turn, and again, it moves up and tries to get at Mr. Bubbles, but there's another cannibal child in the way. Mr. Bubbles, it is your turn.
I pull my dashko back out and take a swing at this fucker. 19 to hit,
You hit.
13 damage.
How does it feel to kill a child?
Pretty
Do
good.
you have any remorse?
It's pretty satisfying. I just realized my static is actually higher with my melee weapons or with my unarmed attacks then. How the fuck does that work?
I mean, it is a D3 versus a D12.
Kirsch, your turn. There is 1 cannibal child remaining.
Well, that's vastly different from last round. Throw some more stuff at him. 16 to hit.
Hit.
Or, hey, 3 damage that time.
Hey. Vale.
Think I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol. Switching it up a little bit. So draw with my move, shoot with my standard, get a 9 to hit and miss.
Miss.
Yes, my
American.
Same thing. Just gonna go ahead, roll stealth, and do a trick attack on him. 31,
Success.
27 to hit.
You hit.
Feels good, man. 13 damage.
Dead.
Perfect.
You have defeated the 3 cannibal children.
I know it wasn't terribly exciting to listen to, but bottlenecking enemies is a very good strategy.
It is. It truly is.
It takes forever. Those kids were weak as shit. I feel bad I wasted an expensive grenade.
So in front of you, you see a 15 by 15 room that they were in. Yeah, these tunnels are very dark. They seem dilapidated, but there isn't like the smell of rotting flesh or anything. It's just a little thing. And there is light coming from the tunnel to the south, which it looks like Verican moves up to try and be able to see down.
Do they seem like dark tunnels if you have dark vision?
No, I mean there's enough light coming through these areas that you can see well enough.
What are we thinking here, boys? Are we wanting to stop and take 10 minutes, or do we want to keep going?
Well, first I'm certainly going to kneel down and examine some of the re-dead cannibal children here. See if I can find, I don't know, I'm not looking for like a driver's license or anything, obviously. But
They're too young. They'll never get to drive their favorite space shuttle that their grandpa bought them.
So as you search these children, Vale, you do find that each of them has their own little child's data pad.
is it like a little gizmo watch or
It
something?
is. That's exactly what it is.
It's got parental controls and everything.
It has parental controls on it.
See if you can hack it and turn them off.
You can give it a shot. Peter's check.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I definitely want to get into this and see what it looks like. I'm no good at the computers, though. Verrigan, could you get into this very small child's toy watch?
Oh, it was on the 19 and it went to the 3. Ain't that some shit? 15?
I'll tell you, I'd say, yeah, a 15 is enough to break into the child's smartwatch.
Oh, perfect.
On it, you find very little. There's some games that a kid would like to play. There is a camera.
Smite, probably.
Yeah, Smite. Yeah. There is a camera, so you can watch videos that the child had made. And if you do that, you see just brief little videos of these 3 kids running around in these tunnels just playing tag. And it's dated only 2 days ago.
Wow. I almost feel some sort of remorse.
But they weren't undead then. They were fully alive.
I'll show it to Vale and be like, do you want to see what they looked like before they were bitten by leeches or no?
Yes, I do.
Pass it to him then.
I'm gonna take a look at that video really closely. Is it just them in this room, or can I see other things? Like, I'm not necessarily looking at the kids playing tag, but I'm looking for things around them, something that might stand out to me in the video.
So you clearly get the idea that they play here a lot. There are other adults down here every now and then just kind of watching them. The adults are dressed the same as the orchard attendants up top. There is also video of them playing with a very old-fashioned looking robot. In this whole place, there is only one room that they seem to avoid, and it is the one directly to your south.
Don't go in the fungus room. Don't go in the fungus room.
You hear them say.
I accidentally pressed the fart sound effect button on the watch.
Oops, sorry. That was the watch, I swear.
And I put it away.
I'm a little concerned about what the children call the fungus room. And that's the room that's attached to this one, it looks like. Perhaps we come back to that.
Is there like any emergency contacts on here, anything like that?
Yeah, there would be.
I'll take it if we dial them, they just ring up top.
Yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Well, I say we avoid the fungus room for now. Last thing we need to do is to have one of us get sick while we're trying to explore the rest of this place. Watch out for the robot.
You said they have leech bites on them, right?
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, I've just got over radiation sickness, so I'm definitely not trying to get sick again.
Yeah, let's dive down the disease rules, right?
Yeah, let's avoid the fungus room.
Where did the fungus room look like it was located?
Directly to your south. It's the one right below you.
If I'm looking down there right now, like, what do I see if I give you a perception check?
Sure. Yeah, you don't even need a perception. You don't even need a perception check. You can see there's light coming from the southwest. Quite a bit of it, actually. You also see what looks like 3 big crates. You can see them sitting there.
Any obvious fungus?
For that, you'd need a perception check, and Verican rolled a 1. So no obvious fungus.
I mean, it's a total of a 12, though.
Yeah, still no.
Verican, do you see any fungus in that room?
No, the kids are obviously lying.
Maybe the adults were just telling them to stay away for some innocuous reason because there are other things there.
mean,
Maybe that's where they keep all their sex toys.
Are they nice-looking crates, or are they, like, dungy, dusty, old-looking crates?
They're both, actually. They look like really nice crates, but they look like they haven't been used in a long time.
Captain, there's some pretty nice-looking crates here. If we're looking to find anything out of this hellhole, I feel like it can definitely be down here.
I'm uncertain. Were the adults telling the children to stay out of that room because there were valuable items in there and were giving them just a dumb reason not to go into the room? Or was it actually something that they were supposed to stay away from because of safety reasons? Well, I say we come back to it. There's no sign of any immediate danger coming from that room, is there, Verican?
We could throw another flash grenade in there just to check.
Nah, if there's anything valuable, we don't want to damage it or waste any more of Mr. Bubble's grenades. I think he probably feels like he just threw 1,500 credits down into this basement and did not get any results. Let's move forward.
I feel the same way, too.
So, who goes first and where do you go to?
I'm going to move first, but I'm going to stealth up there. I have an operative exploit that I'm going to use right now. It's holographic clone.
Okay.
So I can create 1d4 images of myself that last for 4 minutes, 1 minute per operative level. So I'm going to create 2 copies of myself. So it functions like mirror image.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you like send them forward or?
No, they're like in my square, but
Got it.
this way, if I get caught out, it's not as big of a deal. So
Right on.
but I'm going to move up then with a stealth roll of 29.
Okay, show me where you move to.
I'm going to move west, just hitting the intersection of another hallway, and just kind of peer down both sides.
From the northern hallway, there's light, a fairly decent amount of it. And what you see is this tunnel leads to what appears to be almost like a cave-in, as though the ruins have crumbled. And there's an opening that leads back up to the surface there. You'd have to climb up some rubble but it opens up and goes back to the surface. To the south is a very small little 10 by 10 room.
Perception check on both of the rooms?
Sure.
Oh my god. And fucking 3.
So with a 14 total, you do not notice anything other than what I described.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep moving up. Do you want me to make another stealth roll? Or
You can keep your same stealth roll, but go ahead and give me another perception check.
Okay. 17.
Show me which square you stop in.
That one right there. About 1 square away from the big ass room.
As you get in there, you do see a room here. The room is, I don't know what you'd call it.
Hexagonal?
Is it diamond? I guess it is hexagonal. Whatever. It's like a circle, but with edges. Octagonal. Yeah.
8 sides. Fucking school, son.
Good job. There are doors to the north of this one. I accidentally revealed a bit too much, but those doors are actually closed to north. Kind of straight east, maybe a little bit southeast. There's another part of the wall that's a little bit crumbled, but it doesn't go anywhere. Also in the room, you do see 3 more creatures, and immediately we're going to be going into combat.
You suck at stealthing.
I got
Apparently.
No, your stealth is amazing. Your stealth is amazing, but you didn't notice them as you were approaching. And if you step into a room, like there's nothing for you to hide behind. Like no stealth check in the world can hide you if you're
He's
stepping.
not in the room yet.
They're clearly sitting there staring at the door waiting for somebody.
You make it sound like we threw grenades and made a bunch of noise.
Creepy undead bears, creepy undead children, creepy old ruins. What kind of creepy things are the crew going to have to face now? Find out next time as we continue.
MNmaxed in space.
And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.